Is my voice is audible and my screen is visible for everyone? Students?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, guys. Yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome to TSP program. So in this program, you are going to learn a lot of things. Okay, so this is the first slide and first PPT that will explain you. So what you are going to learn, okay, from this program, and then what are the criterias are there to achieve the certification and the placement, and also the internships. Okay, so everything the detailedly it will be explained. So please watch it carefully. If yes, if your any of your friends have not joined the session, please inform them to join the session. And also all the recordings and everything will be in the LMS. Later I'll tell you what is LMS. Okay. In between, if you have any questions, also you can ask me. So let's dive into this PPT. So this is our program name, Tech-Saksham program, and the sponsoring you can see Microsoft, SAP, and EduNet Foundation. And this program is to empowering and enabling and accelerating the young graduate towards a technology career. So nowadays you are learning about the basic semester exam, right? What are the different subjects you have? You're just reading it, but that is not only enough for you, right? So once you get into the industry sector, so they'll be expecting many important things apart from your subject. So you may score more than 80 or 90 percentage. That is an entry point. But after that, the entry point, you need to clear your interviews. That is a basic aptitude, and the other kinds, the employee, that is the communication wise, and the third is the technical, right? So that we are focusing on mainly on the technology careers. Clear? So this is your that is the topic which you are going to learn, applied cloud computing for software development. So what's come in your mind about this topic? Can I get some answers from your end? So what is called this one? Applied cloud computing. So what is this about? Cloud computing for software development. Any guesses? What you're going to learn? Most of them would have aware about this. Yes or no? If you don't know also, you can tell me no idea. Like that you can put it in the chat box. Whatever.
No, ma'am.
No idea. Okay, let me tell you. So cloud computing is a different topic. Okay, and software development is a different topic. So previously, if you consider like before 10 years, so software development, it's at the peak, right? But now when you talk about the software development with the cloud computing is very important, because they are expecting, the industries are expecting some knowledge in a cloud computing, because most of the things are moving into the cloud computing part now. So if you know how to create a full stack web development, that is not only the skill, but you need to additionally you need to upskills. If you join in the, once you join in the IT sector also, you are not going to be in the same position. So for example, we can take Sudha. Okay, Sudha, she is in the we can consider she is working as a senior JavaScript developer. She is selected for senior JavaScript developer. She is not only working with the JavaScript, the client will expect some other technologies also. Example, he may ask you to work with some libraries, example React.js or jQuery, like that. Okay, there are different libraries we have. Or they will be asking you to work with some different frameworks. If you know CSS well, then they will ask you to work with a bootstrap. So there are different technology you have to know, right? So on the based upon that, here we have added the cloud computing part for the software development. Okay, next to this is the program overview. So what is the objective and the program features? Let's see what is the program overview. Digital skills linked skilling program around a key IR 4.0. So what is IR 4.0? Anyone knows? Here we have given like IR 4.0. Industry revolutionary, right? A 4.0. So that is a version. So technologies are in what? IR 4.0. So based upon that, they have created this a program structure. So designed towards empowering and enabling and accelerating a workplace participation of a young graduates in the digital economic. Okay, that is just the objective of this program. And next we will see about the program features. So what are the program features? Example, if I joined in this program, what are the things I will attain? Okay, what are the important things it will useful for my career? So first you can see the hands-on on training. So some students will be having the most of the engineering students, the other arts and science students will have some practical exam, but it is not all the time. It is not on the daily basis, right? So they will be keeping any one particular lab will be there. For that you will be getting it. But here in this program, for each and every topic, you will be having a practicals. Okay, the hands-on will be there. So in the hands-on means whatever I'm doing, so you have to do it on your system and you need to execute it and you need to share it with me. Clear? So that's a hands-on part. So I will execute all the codes. Here we have a lot of, I think we have more than 200 codes we have for the hands-on. Okay, so I will execute that on the class time. So you need to execute it. Clear? And then next one is capstone project. So what is capstone projects? So what is capstone projects? Hands-on we know that is practical is the another term, it is called as a hands-on. So what is capstone projects? No idea. So capstone project is seriously students, it is very, very important. Why? Because after completing your course, you need to know how you need to create a project, right? So for example, if I complete some front end means HTML, CSS and JS. Okay, if I complete HTML and CSS and JS, 1 second students. Okay. So capstone project in the sense is nothing but example. Okay. So let's say if you are good in front end, okay, once I complete the front end part, what you will do is you will create a front end page for your project. So project, it may be whatever. Let's take some agriculture project. Agriculture in the sense, for example, there is no connection between the farmer and the seller, right? So who's going to sell the product? He don't know. The farmer doesn't know what is the value they're going to give it for the customers, because in between the intermediate will be there, right? For that, what you can do is you can create one project. So how we can create a project? So in a front end part, you can create a that is web application. Like example, you can the farmers can take the picture of the the whatever the vegetable is going to be. They can take a picture and they can upload it on the website. Okay, the data will get stored over there. So like that, you can also create your own projects. So don't think your own projects. There are something like library management and student portals. There are different things, right? So you can create any different capstone projects. So that will be recognized in this program. So you need to give a very good projects. Clear, students? Then, what is the third one? That is certification from Microsoft and SAP. So the logo will be given. So in the certification, you will get some two logos. One is Microsoft, the another one is as SAP. Okay. And to achieve this, we have some criteria. In upcoming slides, I'll tell you. So what are the criteria we need to follow? And here you can see opportunities to collaborate with experts from industry. That this you can tell me. So what is this? Collaborate with experts from industries. How you can interact? Any guesses? I hope my voice is audible to everyone. Yes or no, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Yes, can you guys tell me? We can share our thoughts to the experts. Great. Yes, you can share. Yes, I'll tell you. So apart from your subjects, in a subject in this TSP program, you have a different topics to be covered from the trainer point. Okay. The other point is called as a boot camp. So that will be conducted by a volunteering session who's working in the IT industries. So there will be 1 minute, students. Okay, ma'am. Okay, so that the person who is working in the IT industry, they will be taking a session for you. Example, you guys know about Git, right? Git and GitHub, and about the other, data structures and algorithm. So these concepts will be taken by experts who's working in the IT industries. So but sometimes what we do is we will be sharing you the separate link in the WhatsApp group. So that may be a Zoom or that may be a Teams link. Okay. So in the time what happen is you need to click on that link and you have to join the session so that you can have interactions with that experts. So this is the opportunity you will be getting it. You can also ask them, so what are the different things they are facing in the industry, so you can discuss with them. And students trained will be supported with job and internship opportunities. Job and internships opportunity. So yes. So after getting your certification, that is your criteria has been achieved, automatically you will be getting opportunities for internship. So that I will tell you how you will get. Clear? Then what will you learn? So what will you learn in this program? So two different things you are going to learn. Okay. So if you have any questions, students, you can ask me at the time itself. Okay. So technical skills and employability skills. Technical skill is about applied cloud computing with a software development. And what is about employability skills? Employability skills I'm not going to handle. So there is a different, expert who is in this employability skill. They will be training you how to, build a resume and a LinkedIn profile and a communication and presentation skill and self-paced online courses. So why it is very important to create this LinkedIn is, so you will be getting a lot of opportunities over here, right? So that is the only reason we are asking you to create a profile. So program duration, a deep dive, advanced courses. So here you can see the program hours. So this you should make a note of it. 140 to 160 hours. Why I'm asking you to make a note of this one is you need to, be there for the course till this time. Okay, so then only you will be getting a certification and placements. So here we can see the split up of how many hours each and everything is going to take. So this is technical training. Technical training that is about 60 hours for hands-on and 20 hours for our content. That is PPT content. And laptop that is capstone project is for 25 hours. So after completing all your topics, sorry guys, 1 minute. Okay. So in a capstone projects, we have 25 hours. So in this particular point, I will guide you how you have to create a project. So first I will show you a simple projects, how you can work on it. And then later to that, you have to create your own project, and we'll be having some 25 hours. So in this 25 hours, so we'll be having a lot of reviews in between. You need to share your screen and you need to explain the projects. Okay. And then finally, I'll be evaluating your project. So based upon that, you will get a scores. Clear? An employability skill session that is for 15 hours. So that is a different person, different trainer will be handling it. And volunteering session. So this is very important. So if you are not going to attend this also, you will not be getting certificate. And volunteering and expert session is for 10 hours. And self-paced learning is 10 hours. Okay. So as of now, everyone is clear about the program, like what are the different topics we'll be covering. And now in applied cloud computing with software development, what are the things you will be learning? So first is a basic is HTML5 and CSS3, and apply intermediate and advanced JavaScript practices. So JS will be there. So in a JS, it is not only the basics, we have included the advanced concepts also. Okay. And the third one is about a bootstrap framework. So bootstrap is a framework, right? So it is a framework for this CSS. So can you guys tell me what are the other, frameworks we have for CSS? If anyone knows, you can just put it in the chat box. Yes, Tailwind CSS. Good, Narayanan. Yes, we have Tailwind, we have Milligram, and we have Foundations. There are a lot of things we have, but this bootstrap in the top. Okay, so that's why we are using the CSS framework here, and understand the structures and design of relational database. So database to store the data. So relational data in the database also we have different databases are there. Like here we are going to see about relational database. There is not the other one is called as NoSQL database, right? So NoSQL means we are not going to follow any structures. So that you will be learning in a boot camp. So MongoDB. Okay. Here you will be using that is learning about a relational databases and React.js and RESTful backend API and how you can store and retrieve the data. So React.js is again, what is React.js, Ma? So before 2 slides, I've told you. So what is React.js? What is React.js? It's a JavaScript library. Okay, Narayanan? It's a JavaScript library. It's not a like a framework. Okay, it's a library, and then access the data and web using a Spring Boot framework. Again, your for Java programming, you will be learning this framework, Spring Boot framework, and host the website on the Azure cloud. Guys, once you develop your full stack web development project, you have to host it on the Azure cloud. That is your last step. Clear? So once you do all these things, you will be well and good, and you will get a good score in your capstone projects. Clear? And finally, monitor the code modification using a version control system, Git or SVN. Okay, this also we will learn in the session. Once I complete the front end, I will tell you, but mostly the detailed part will be explained in the boot camp. Again, the course content has been divided into three parts. Okay, first one is foundation, core, and the advanced. So, which I've told before, the same thing. In a foundation part, you can see software development concept, building blocks of web development, and essentials of a Java programming will be there. And the core is nothing but about the detailed of a Java. So here I have have some technologies of this Java programming. So these are the basics concepts. Okay. So once you know all these things, then you can go to the next steps. So in the core concept, you understand about some technologies of Java, and then databases and React.js and Spring Boot, and finally you will be learning about the cloud computing part. Okay. So can anyone tell me what is in this picture? So what is in this picture? As you can see in the screen, the image. So what is here? So there is something they have mentioned like client side and front end, back end. What all these? So what is called presentation, business, and data layer? So what is called presentation and business layer? Okay, let's see. So this is a client side part. Okay, client side part means we can take any web browsers, Chrome or Google or Microsoft, like Bing and Chrome browser. Okay. So so I'm a user. I'm going to give some information on the PC. Okay. So that will, how it will be interacting. So I am a user. So I'm giving some, text on my laptop on the website. Let's take a website. I'm typing some Google on my browser. So that will be interacting on the server. So the Google, it will communicate with the Google server, and the Google server will find the information and it will share the details to me, right? So this process is, it's taking a very less amount of time, but the process is this, like the architecture is given. So let's see, the first will, the HTTP request. HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. So this request will be sent to what? This particular container. So in the container, we have two things. One is front end. Presentation layer is nothing but the code which you have given, like HTML, CSS, and JS, whatever the front end we have designed. So that is called as what? Presentation layer. And back end layer is a business logic. Example, let's take some, banking side. Okay, in a banking side, what happened? I'm checking for my statement. I don't know what I have spent for last 1 month. So I'm getting into my, net banking, and I'm searching for all the statements. Okay, once I search all the statement, so I'm getting the statement details. The logic behind this business layer. So in this business layer, what happened? The calculation and the manipulation will be done in this particular part, and the data will be fetched and it will show it on your screen. Okay, clear? So this is the process. So here, let's consider. So as we discussed previously, some technologies and the things. Example, in the front end part, I'm using HTML, CSS, and JS part, and in the back end, I'm using JSP. Okay. So then the data will be fetched using the database. Example, let's take MySQL. Okay. So this is a process will be done. So it is not only a particular programming language, the students. If you know some different thing also, you can try that. Okay. And guys, this is very, very important. Please make a note of it. Here you can see how you can get the certification in the placement. Okay. The completion of a midterm and the final assessment. So let me tell you here. Let me create one new slide. Okay, these are the Okay, these are the program criteria we are going to see. So let me okay. So let me tell you what are the criteria. So first thing is you need to complete your assessments and attendance, and then capstone project. Okay. So assessment and attendance and capstone project. So how much you need to secure? For the assessment, you need to get more than 60 percentage. Okay, you need to score more than 60 percentage. And for the attendance, you need to score more than 70 percentage. Okay, and for capstone project, actually from my end, 30, that is, I'll be giving some 10 marks for totally 30 marks. For 30 marks, you need to get at least half of the mark. Okay, clear? So you need to submit your capstone projects. So these are the criteria you need to be followed. So if you do all these things, you'll be getting a placements and the certifications. Okay, clear? And next is in this 60 percentage the assessment is you have some two assessment. One is midterm and the another one is final assessment. Okay, this is a midterm assessment. In midterm you will be having some 30 questions. In a final assessment, okay, in a final assessments you will be having a 40 questions. Okay, so you need to get at least 60 percentage in this 30. Okay, and next is uh, after doing this, you need to secure this much of 60 percentage and the attendance is 70 percentage and capstone is this, that is this much of mark you need to secure. Here, any questions from this? Any one of you? Any questions, ma, as of now, students? So why am I explaining this detailedly? Because you should know what you are doing. So that's why I'm just explaining you everything. And guys, everyone should have your laptops and so that you'll be executing the code while I'm doing on the session. Clear? Any questions? If you don't know how, you don't have any questions also, you can just mention in the chat box or you can show thumbs up so that I can understand. So whether you have understood or not. Everyone clear with this? Yes, students? Yes or no? Can I get some response from your end? You can show thumbs up or say yes or no. Or if you don't have any questions also, you can put it in the chat box. Clear everyone about the certification process? Okay, okay, fine. Thank you, ma'am. And this is for IR 4.0 technologies and market trends. Here you can see. So what is booming? So artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and web-based software developments. Artificial intelligence in the sense, let's take very simple example. You guys also know ChatGPT. If you don't know, you can also try that. So that is like artificial intelligence only. In the virtual assistance means in many services, let's take most of them you would have purchased some products from online like Flipkart or Amazon and Myntra. So what happened is if you're asking for any help or if you're ordering some foods from Uber or Zomato or Swiggy, so if you face any issue in the food or in the dress or any electronic items, you will be communicating with the service team. So what they will do, they will be giving you a details, right? So what is your issue? So everything will be a virtual assistant. So, not a person is going to chat with you. Most of the time, the virtual assistant is going to guide you. Okay, so that is one example for this. And cloud computing again. So OneDrive. So OneDrive, we can't do any changes in the the backend part, but we can use that application, right? So the cloud computing, but we are using it as a public, but here you will be getting an access for this cloud computing part. Okay, you will experience how you can work with this cloud computing and web-based software development. So e-commerce platform and social media platform, everything has been created mostly is created using this, web-based software developments. This is a very, very important. Why? Because why we are here for this program to get a good placement or to get a good job, right? After acquiring us some knowledge. So that is our first priority. So you can see in the slide, after completing this web-based software development, developer skills. So what you will be, see here, developer, backend, full stack, and front end, and a developer desktop or enterprises applications you can become, and developer in mobile and DevOps specialist, database administrator, designer. There are a lot of opportunity students. It's not only a one particular opportunity you're going to get. Okay, there are different things, but one you have to decide. So you have to learn it, full-fledgedly, so that you will be knowing the things easily. Okay, and these are the concepts they have given. What are the concepts you will be learning it from this particular part, and job roles and cloud engineering skills. So this is about the software, because in this program, through this program, you are going to learn about software development as well as applied cloud computing, right? So in the previously we are seeing, after completing a software development, so what are the job opportunities we have, and if you learn cloud engineering, that is cloud computing, so what are the job opportunities we have, and you can see the salary packages also. You will be getting a good packages. I'm telling you. So you'll be getting really a good packages for this one. Okay. So you can we can go to the bottom. Okay. So one by one, cloud administrator, cloud support engineer, and security analyst, network engineer, software engineer, automation engineer, and consultant, data scientist, and architect. Okay. For this one, you should know all these things. Program milestones. We already discussed about the milestones, like hands-on certifications and capstone projects and job and opportunities. Okay. If you have any questions, now this is a question time. So we can take some 5 minutes of time. If you have any questions, you can just ask me now. Then we can just get into the subject. Clear? Students, any questions from your end about your this program, or any sort of questions, you can just ask me. You have to talk, students, because in the interview also, if this question they will definitely ask you in the interview. So after giving your interview, they will ask you, would you like to tell anything? So you should not be simply be silent. You need to ask questions. That is a good skill. So if you have any questions, you can just ask me. Whatever you feel. Yes, ma'am. We applied for artificial intelligence with cloud, but here you telling about software with cloud. Oh, really? Okay, 1 minute. What about everyone? Is it same? Is it same for everyone? So Narayan is saying like he applied for artificial intelligence. Let me check. What about the remaining students, ma? Is it same or I don't know? You already know. Okay, okay. Let me then check with them. Give me some 2 minutes, okay? Just wait. Okay, so I'm just checking. Let me please be connected. Students, I'm just waiting for the reply from the management team. So please be connected. Okay. So we can confirm whether it is, we'll check. Okay. But as of our details, we can see it is only for full stack web development. So let me also check once. Okay. So you guys are telling me, right? So I want to check it. Please be connected. Guys, I'm just confirming. So please be on the line. Okay. Guys, please don't leave the session. So please be connected because I'm just checking with the program management team. So once I get a reply, so we can continue in the right track. Okay. So we need to get the confirmation. You may be wrong or so you may be right, right? So we need to check this. So please be on the line. So let me give a confirmation to you. Okay, guys, don't get confused. Okay. So we'll check. Chandra, and I think maybe some students may have registered for software development, some may register for artificial intelligence. Let's check. Okay. So within 2 to 3 minutes, we'll be getting a reply. Okay. So I'll just intimate you. So in the meanwhile, please be connected. So don't get confused about this course track. So we are there to help you guys, right? Don't get confused. So as of from the mail, so we got it for the full stack development, but let me check. Let me check. Lavanya, please turn off your camera. So just turned on.
ప్లాన్ వేసాం అంతే నేనైతే మేము వాడేసాను ఇస్తా అదే అంతే ఇస్తాడు
Guys, please be on mute. Said Manoj, your camera is on. Please turn off your camera. Manoj.